So are you making money in trucking? What's going on, y'all? How's everybody been doing today? So today we are gonna talk about money, and no, we're not talking about pay stubs. So this video, I'm gonna give y'all some advice. And I actually had a buddy of mine. He, I think he's a regional company. Might be OTR, it's probably both. I forgot what it's called. But he was telling me that he's making, I think he said 56 cents a mile. Now when he first told me, he's like, bro, I'm getting 55 cents a mile, I'm getting 55 cents a mile. Now keep in mind, he doesn't have that much experience, and no, I'm not gonna disclose his name. He really doesn't have that much experience, so he was very hyped about, oh, bro, I'm getting 56 cents a mile, I'm getting 56 cents a mile. Now me, being the wise person that I am, and me knowing the industry, you know, I asked him, so how many miles a week are they talking about? He was like, it's decent. He didn't give me a number of miles, because I guess he didn't even know. So he's been at this particular company for going on, I think he said a month and a half, somewhere around there. And he comes to me saying, bro, I'm not really making no money. And I said, oh, really? What the numbers looking like? You know, he disclosed his numbers. I said, yeah, that's not good. That is not good. And I told him, I gave him a lecture, you know, that way he learns from it. And this is why I tell you guys, when they talking about that CPM, make sure y'all ask about the miles, because that CPM don't mean nothing if you're not getting the miles. I don't care if you're getting $1 a mile. You need to know how many miles you're getting, because he's getting 56 cents a mile, but he's only getting, he said he's only averaging 1,800 miles, which is like, I think $900 something now. When you take taxes out, you know, depending on your tax situation, you know, they're probably gonna take about 100 and some change. Now, he opted in their benefits, so that's even more deductions. So if I had to guess, he didn't tell me, well, he did tell me his numbers, but I'm not gonna disclose that. It's not good, you know. The numbers he's making, he can get a regular job and make the numbers he's making, because he's on the road. I think he said he's out like 3 weeks at a time. So he's sacrificing being away from his wife and 2 kids to only make a few $100s. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. So this is why I always tell y'all, ask about the miles. That CPM, I'm gonna say it again, the CPM does not mean a damn thing if the miles are not reflecting it. Now, if you're offering 56 cents a mile, you're getting 3,000 a week, by all means, jump all over that. But it doesn't seem worth it. It's not worth it. You know, if you're making, nah. So to sum the story up, he asked me, what should I do? I told him straight, I said, man, you need to either, well, first of all, guys, if you're at a company, you're not getting miles, you need to look at yourself and ask yourself why you're not getting miles. Because as I've said in my early videos, it's always going to be somebody who's getting the big boy miles, and it's always going to be somebody who's getting the bottom of the barrel. So if you're at the bottom of the barrel, you need to figure out why you're at the bottom of the barrel, because don't let these over-the-road companies tell you. If you're at companies like Prime, Swift, Schneider, any mega carrier, don't let them tell you that they don't have freight, because that's complete bull. They have freight. It's the reason why they have thousands of drivers. So it's somebody out there that's grossing, you know, well over 1,000 a week. It's somebody out there that's touching 3,000 or a little over 3,000 a week. It's somebody out there. And of course, it's going to be somebody out there that's getting like 1,000 miles, 1,200 miles. So if you're one of those people, you need to ask yourself why. Are you somebody that's late? Are you on time? Do you know how to run your clock? Are you running? Are you somebody that's stopping at every other truck stop? Are you somebody that's in the sleeper for more than 10 hours? You need to ask yourself these questions, because as I said in my early video, these DMs, you know, they see what you're doing. You know, they may not call you every day, but believe me, they are tracking you. They know how many miles you're doing. They know how long you're driving. If your DM is having to call you, asking you, you know, why aren't you rolling? Why are you late? If they have to ask you, are you going to make it on time? The chances are they've noticed that you're not doing your job, you know? So when they see that you can't get that 1,800 mile load on time, do you honestly think that they're going to give you a big money load? Again, no, they're going to give you the bogus 500 mile load with like a 3-day time frame, you know? Trucking is all about getting those loads delivered. Now, I get it. Sometimes you might be late, you know, sometimes you might get held up at the shipper longer than anticipated. So that'll put you behind, you know. Now, if you know you're going to be late, it's up to you to take accountability, you know, let them know like, hey, I'm running late. I might need this load repowered, or hey, can you see if they can give me an extension on the load, you know? But if there's no bad scenarios, there's no reason why you should be getting your loads there on time. There's no reason for it, because a lot of these companies, you know, they're giving you time. Like if you're doing a cross-country run, they're gonna give you probably 4 days to get it there, maybe even 5. So there's no reason. Now, I don't talk to this individual every day, so I can't tell you what he's doing in his sleep room now. Prior to trucking, I've actually worked with him before, so I kind of know his work ethics. I kind of understand why he's really not getting miles. And I'm not throwing shade because, bro, I told you this even when we was on the phone earlier. I told you this, you know, like I asked you, like, are you getting your loads on time? If you're telling me you're not getting there on time, then I understand why you're getting these little checks, you know. So for anybody out there who is not making money, you know, focus on your focus on how you're driving, you know. Are you managing your clock? You know, are you taking 34s every week? Are you taking unnecessary breaks, you know? Now, if you're doing everything you're supposed to do and you're still not getting the miles that you rightfully deserve, then it's time for you to get out that pen, start calling other companies, because there's thousands of out there. You don't have to stay at a company, you know, if they're not doing what you need them to do. All right, y'all, so that's the video of the day. As I always tell y'all, thank you to all my day 1 subscribers, thank you to all my new subscribers. Appreciate all of y'all. Make sure you hit that like and sub button. As I always tell y'all, y'all take it easy and y'all stay safe.